Yeah, you already know what it is. IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka the Aunt Anderson of podcasting, aka Captain Bro Albano, Brood Almond Phillips, Thinky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Sham Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Potty Pipe. I'm here to podcast Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of den Team Ice. And tonight, man, tonight, we have a very, very special guest. We've had him in the BRP arena before, maybe under a bit different names and circumstances, but y'all know it's always big time. Shout out to my guy, big time, Robb Rackham. What's going on, brother?
Not much, fam. What's going on with you?
Oh man, things are well. Things are well. Last time we were together, right? It was DI or die, and you had a rough night.
Yeah.
And well, let's take a look at the last time we were together. It was big time. Can I holler at you?
Yeah, I got a few minutes.
Hey man, amazing event. The Fight Faithful. Want to know how you feeling after that beating, brother?
Look, man, I've not had a lot of losses that definitive, right? But there's no shame in losing to O'Shea Edwards, you know? I'm going to keep respect on his name. I went out there, I did the best that I could, and he beat me down. And that's okay, you know? Sometimes you get setbacks. Sometimes... Yeah, you thought it was, huh? You thought you could win the belt. You thought you could beat O'Shea. And you thought you could forget about it, huh? I'll see you around, big time. We ain't done yet.
All right. Couple things there. First of all, I don't know if I'll be able to forgive you for having a better looking beard than mine that night, right? let's I mean,
shout out to Phil at Delaware Barber Studio.
Shout out to brother Phil, man. But in all honesty, first of all, shout out to O'Shea. That match was that match. But
it was
the aftermath, man. That was my first. No, that full disclosure. That was my first like on cam interview. I was excited. I'm talking to big time, and then what happened?
Yeah, what happened. Look, I just kind of want to reiterate. Shout out to O'Shea, handing me really a loss that the likes of which I've never felt, especially in that building. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna touch on that for a little bit. That loss did something to me. Changed me in a way. I mean, between you and me, and everybody listening, between that time and now, um, I was very close to hanging it up, like just calling it quits, hanging up the pumps, wondering if I belonged wrestling anymore. Um, yeah, that's what that loss did to me. But then I I woke up in the middle of the night one night. I'll never forget, and I felt this pain in my back, and it was like that sting that the chair made when it hit my back. When my former friend Saul, took it upon himself again to put his nose in my business and put a hurting on me. But you know what? That was his mistake. Because now I know I got unfinished business. I can't call it quits. Not yet. Not till I get my hands on him.
Now, you gentlemen have a history of sorts. Used to hang in similar circles, the same circle. Where do you think that chair shot came from?
Be honest with you, I don't know. I've asked people around. I've asked about them. People in our mutual circles, and nobody knows what's going on with Saul. Um, all I know is Saul at one point was one of my best friends in this entire world. I'd always be so happy to see Saul behind the curtain at a show, give him a big hug, and now we're at this point. It's been going on a year now. About a year ago, Saul again stuck his nose in my business for whatever reason, cost me the Chocolate City Championship. And for some, he's like a pest. He won't just will not leave me alone.
So, and I know this may be a bit rough, but like, what are the things that a guy like Saul Esparaza does well that makes him kind of a credible threat to you and something that you feel like you need to deal with?
Make no mistake, like Saul is as credible as they come. So what does Saul do well? What doesn't Saul do well? You know what I mean? He's close. I've watched him night after night. If there's any holes in his game, they're few and far between. He's a technical wizard, and that forearm is something not to be trifled with.
Speaking of not being trifled with, why would he have to worry about you?
Just like I know why I'd have to worry about him, he knows why he'd have to worry about me. You know what I mean? Everybody that comes to that building knows why anyone would have to worry about me is because when I'm in the building, it's big time all the time. You know what I mean? When talk about that forearm, when he gets a lariat from your boy, it's curtains for him.
So let's talk about curtains. Coming through the curtains, you see the big banner. Out comes big time, right? So first, leading up to getting behind the banner, right? What's a couple of records that's in that playlist that's getting you in the right mindset to go see who you need to see on the other side of that banner?
Oh, on the playlist? All right. We getting into it. Number one, maybe my biggest like gym playlist type song. Uh it's that Roy Jones Jr. song. I can't what's I'm blanking on the name right now.
You must have forgot.
Nah, that's not it.
Not that one.
Nah, that's not it. Can't Be Touched. That's the one.
Can't be touched. Okay.
Can't Be Touched. That song will make me want to run through a brick wall, let alone a
Wow.
banner.
Okay. Shout out to Pensacola, Florida. Yeah. So once you're in that mind state and you come across that banner, what makes big time big time? What makes you tick? What are your motivations inside that ring? To go in there and do what you have to do to whoever it is standing across from you.
What makes big time is me. It's a mindset. Whether it may be cliche to say it or not, but that's what it is. I've been in this game 11 going on 11 years now. And a lot of the time I felt like I wasn't being treated like a star. And, then I looked within and realized it's because I wasn't treating myself like a star. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna believe it if you don't believe it. So when I break that banner, I'm a star. When I get in that ring, I'm a star. I perform like a star. That's all it is.
So over this year and change that your brother Saul have had you disagreements and run-ins and whatnot. In between there have been some matches. If folks out here aren't familiar with big time, what are the matches that folks would need to go see, go search up to see, all right, this is what makes big time. This is why I need to buy tickets to a fight show to go see big time.
All right. Yeah, that's a good question. This might come as a surprise to you, but I would actually say me versus O'Shea. That match uh that changed something in me because You know, it was pretty one sided. Gonna be honest, but what you'll notice in that match is that I was not kept down. You understand what I'm saying? And like I see O'Shea, and he's still like sharing that photo of me face down on the mat, him with his arms crossed. Great photo, absolutely great photo. But what he leaves out when he posts that photo over and over again is like that was the beginning of the match. That was not my end.
Mm.
He thought I was out at that point, and I got back up, and I got back up, and I got back up. He put me down, but he could not keep me out. And I got in his head. I know I did. So that match, you know what? I would check out that match to really see what I'm all about. Um, Also, me versus Tommy Vex at HTW over the summer. Me versus Eel O'Neill, another former friend at EWA. Um, some recent ones if you want to check out. I also got a no ring death match against Casanova Valentine if you want to check that out.
It sounds intense. Now, Get Back is a mofo, as we all understand. Saw the shout out to BTSN. You know what I mean? Go ahead and follow that on all your social media to keep up with what's going on with Big Time Man. But you recently got some get well let you know what let's take a look. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look and see what you know what I mean, what that get back look like. You know what I'm saying?
See your ass at Fight Club. Fuck you.
Man. Intense.
Yeah, I mean, the night I told you about when I woke up in the middle of the night, felt that pain in my back. That was the night before. You know, I saw I knew Saul was having a baseball. He was in a baseball league because again we were friends. I keep up with him. Um, Saw that they were having a baseball game and decided like that's it. I got to challenge him, and I had to respond to him the only way he can kind of understand right now, and that's physicality. So that's what it is.
What was the I guess what was the fallout? Did you just hop in the car and get up? Did he get up and say, "Let's do this"? What was the aftermath? What happened when the cameras stopped rolling?
Uh, I mean, that's kind of it. I mean, after that clip, I mean, a couple of his teammates tried to get involved. I had to, didn't wasn't really intended to put my hands on him, but I had to put my hands on him. Just was something that was none of their business. And then from there, it's just, yeah, I hop in the car and I head home. I had a 2 hour drive and just thought of all the ways, that I could put a hurting on Saul. All the ways that Saul could put a hurting on me, because make no mistake, he's a threat. But I mean, that's all it is, and that's how we do.
So we only have a few days left, man. Sunday. When you guys get in that ring, what should we expect?
To be honest, I'm not sure. And that's kind of the beauty of it, right? Is like Saul's got so many different like tools under his belt and things like that, and who knows how I'm gonna feel when I step across that ring with somebody I broke bread with. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what he'll do. but I know it's not gonna be nobody's walking out unscathed. I'll say that.
Now, you walk into a ring with a guy that you do have history with, know some things about. Does that make it more or less difficult to do what you need to do there? You have, that familiarity, knows, what he's gonna do. But at the same time, you got a history. Do you pull back? Is there something you may pull a punch or so, or is it full throttle?
Well, I mean, I've been in this scenario before, unfortunately, um, and at times I have held back, and at those times, sometimes they kind of blew up in my face. You want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. You've been on the road with this person for years and years, and you don't think they're capable of doing something like that. You want to think that something's just wrong with them, right? That if you could reason with them, that everything get back on track, we could be friends again and all that. I've been down that road, and every time that road has kind of led me astray. So there's gonna be no holding back. I can tell you that much.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, Sunday, October 26th, 3608 Legion Drive, Cheverly, Maryland. Bell time, 6 p.m. Fam will be in the building, of course, man. 6 years of Fight Club Pro Wrestling, 6 feet deep. I am super excited about it. Is there anything you'll be taking a peek from behind the curtain to look at, when your match isn't going on? Is there anything there that you're excited about?
Well, I mean, I'm for sure gonna be watching O'Shea Edwards and Isaiah for multiple reasons. I mean, if you don't like a horse fight, then I don't know what to tell you. But also, you know what I mean. My Chocolate City dreams have not been diminished. So my eyes and ears will be peeled for that one.
That's what's happening. Brother Robb, I appreciate you coming through and having a conversation with me. Before we get up out of here, please let the folks know how to get at you on social media.
Yeah, you can follow me at Big Time Rob, with Rob with two B's on Twitter, Robb Rackham on Instagram, Robb Rackham on TikTok. Sometimes I post, I don't know. But yeah, that's where you can find me at.
That's what's up, man. IlFam79 on your social media choice. At Black Rasslin on all social media. BlackRasslin.com/YouTube. Every Thursday night at 8:35 live. BlackRasslin.com is the site, man. I will see y'all at the fight. Peace.